Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C++ programming. So in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to set the format flags to a specific IO streams in C++. So in the previous tutorial, I have explained to you about what is a stream, what are the stream classes available in C++, and also about some information on the format flags. So here in our program, let's say we wanted to print a number 100. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use cout and I'm going to insert the number 100 and we're going to end that line. That's it. Now if I build and run this program, we get 100, the 100. Now what if you want to print a positive symbol along with this number when it is a positive number? At that time, what we can do is we can set some flags to the IO streams. In this case, it's going to be the O stream, and then we can print the numbers in whatever the format we intended. So here, to specify or set the format flags, you're going to use a function called setf. So the setf function is defined in the IOS class, and this function is going to return the format flag which you're going to set related to a stream. And also here as a parameter we need to specify the format flags that we want to set. So and the next thing is this setf function is closely associated with the streams in C++, and that's why we need to use this function along with the streams, a particular stream. So there's no other way that we can use this stream globally and make all the streams get affected. We can't do that. We need to use it with a particular stream. If you want to affect the input stream, you need to use the setf function and set the flags. If you want to affect the output stream, then at that time you need to use the output stream and use this function. So here, for the demonstration purpose, what we're going to do is we're going to print this number along with a positive symbol if this number is positive. So to set the flags for that, I'm going to use the cout first, which is an object of the OStream class, and then the dot operator, and then the function which is setf, and then here we need to specify the flags. So these flags are defined in the IOS base class. You guys can see here in the pop-up IOS base class, and we have a class called IOS which inherits from that IOS base class. So we can use that flags from the IOS base class or IOS class. So here I'm going to use the IOS because it just reduces some typing time, and then the scope resolution operator, and then we need to specify the flag show pos, which means show positive symbol, and then add the semicolon here. And now if I build and run this program, you guys can see a plus symbol before this 100. So whenever we insert a positive number here, we get the plus symbol along with that. For example, I'm going to paste it 2 more times, and I'm going to change this number to 65 or 89, any other values, and build and run this. You guys can see the plus value. Suppose we have a negative number here. Let's make this 65 as negative, and if I build and run this, we get minus 65. There is no plus sign. All right. In C++, we have a lot of format flags. For example, show base, which causes the base of the numeric value to be shown, and then the show pos, which we have learned here, which causes a leading plus symbol to be displayed, before positive values. And then we have bool all. When it is used, booleans can be inserted or outputted by using the keywords true and false. And we have a lot more. For example, we have base field, which contains the flags like hex, oct, and des, for the hexadecimal, octal, and the decimal numbers. And then we have adjust field, which consists of the right, left, and internal fields. And there are a lot of format flags available in C++. I suggest you guys to Google it and learn more about them. In this one tutorial, I can't explain all of them in detail. I just want to show you how to set the format flags. So here, the next thing that I want you guys to teach you is, for example, let's say you want to set 2 or more flags. At that time, what you can do is you can write the statements again and again, or you guys can combine them using the OR operator. So here, for the demonstration purpose, I'm going to set another flag by using the OR operator. And let's say I want to display a decimal symbol and trailing zeros here. So at that time, I can use another flag called show point. Alright, now the decimal point and the trailing zeros will be displayed. I think we need to use them with the floating point values. Let's build and run this and let's see whether it works or not. Okay, it won't work. We need to use the floating point values here. For example, let's say 2 and 65.3 and 89.8. And if I build and run this right now, and now you guys can see we get the decimal point along with the trailing zeros. So this is how you guys can set 2 or more flags by using the OR operator. And the next thing that I want you guys to teach you is about another version of this setEf function. So sometimes you want to affect only the specified flags. For example, you want to only affect this show position flag. So whatever the value is set, we need to reset that and you want to affect that. So at that time, what we can do is we can use another form of this setEf function. So it is going to be the setEf function and then the first flag and then a comma and then the second flag. So this second flag must be the same flag. So now what happens is, this show position flag will be cleared first and then it is set with the flag we specified here. So just I'm gonna build and run this. So now you guys can see we get the plus symbol. And the next thing that I want you guys to teach you is how to unset the flags when we have set it. For example, here we want to unset both these flags. At that time, to unset the flags, we're going to use a function called UnsetEf. This UnsetEf function is also defined in the iOS class, and also this function is used along with a stream. Here we're going to use it with an object of the stream class. It's going to be cout.unsetEf, and then we need to specify the flags. So it's going to be iOS or show positive numbers, and okay, now we're gonna set only this one, and I'm gonna build and run this. Okay, we need to add a semicolon, and I'm gonna build and run it again. And now you guys can see the show pause effect is gone, or that flag is unset. And the last thing that I want you guys to teach you is how to set all the flags. So here what we can do is we can group the flags that we want to set. For example, auto and flags, a variable name, and then we can group the flags. For example, iOS show pause, and then our symbol iOS show point, and then maybe the iOS show base. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use another function called flags. So this flag is also a function available in the iOS class, and we need to use that along with our streams. So here it's gonna be cout and the flags, and then we're gonna pass our flags. So this flags is a variable which we have passed here as a parameter, and this is a function name. So we're just gonna change this one to flag and change this one to flag. So build and run this. Now you guys can see the same effect is returned. So this is it, guys. This is how you guys can use the setEf, UnsetEf and flags function to set some particular flags to the IO streams. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.